people can hear us say it. Here we come, everybody. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and it's Lido Loca Live. It's Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live.
It's live cruise talk.
It is cruise talk, chit-chat.
We're ship talking.
Okay.
Got a little bit of that ship talking. What's going on, Jenny? Where were we last Tuesday?
Oh, we were on the Sunrise.
We were on the high seas.
We were.
Drinking high sea orange drink.
No,
they don't have that.
No, you were probably rolling the dice and I was listening to ding, ding, ding. Well,
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. We were just getting out of the shows.
This was Nassau Day.
Yeah.
There was one night where I played some craps and then I was winning and I said, let me take a break. And it was right on time for the 9:30 show. So it could have been this night.
Right.
Could have been this night. Mm-hmm. Jive talking.
I don't remember. I slept so much.
We slept a lot.
It was great.
We slept a lot.
Yeah.
So what else is up? Gosh, it seems like longer than just Tuesday ago that we were on the cruise ship.
I know.
So we traveled to Florida for the cruise.
We did.
We had Thanksgiving with the family.
We did. What kind of car did we drive down in?
We got a Jaguar something.
Oh my goodness, it was amazing.
This is the second time that Enterprise has hooked us up. We reserved the premium class rental, which they say is like a Nissan Maxima. Actually, It's maybe the third time. And because I had some weird Ford hybrid on a day trip. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they didn't have the car, but they had a better car.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Jeep.
It wasn't a Jeep.
It rode pretty good, right? It had
nice.
It had a lot of interesting features.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Did you have a good time in Florida for Thanksgiving?
I had a great time. You know, it was the first time in many years that I was able to be in Florida with my family for Thanksgiving, so it was really great. It was a great start to the cruising cruise day.
Did it make you want to move back to Florida?
Yeah, it did.
When are we moving to Florida?
That is the biggest question that everybody has.
Are we going to go back in a couple weeks and look around?
We may.
After the first of the year?
Mm-hmm.
That's the big question. Retro Sarge, my brother Chris, was asking me yesterday what we're doing for Christmas, and I haven't even thought about it.
We're packing.
We're packing for Christmas.
That's right.
We're packing and we're helping Santi with his sleigh.
No.
The cruise countdown is 87 days.
Wow. To the panorama.
To the panorama. Man, I've been watching everybody's panorama coverage.
Mm-hmm.
I saw our friend Sharon at sea with Sherry from Cruise Tips TV.
Right.
And they were also there with Alana and Rafael Zangano. And then they just posted a picture with Guy Fieri.
I know.
They're getting some of that donkey sauce.
They are. How exciting.
It is exciting. Mm-hmm. That ship looks pretty cool. I'm excited
about that. It does.
Did
you see the casino?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did see the casino. Mm-hmm. Jenny, is it weird that I'm holding a pair of dice? I used to collect dice from casinos.
Uh-huh.
Now I collect ship magnets. But what's wild is this pair of dice, it has a serial number on it.
Uh-huh.
And it is from the Gold Strike Casino in Tunica, Mississippi. But I just love the fact that all the casino dice they have a serial number, and then that way they can track them. You can't cheat the casino.
No, you can't.
Can't cheat the casino.
No.
What else is up, Jenny? What have you been doing?
I've been working.
It's been busy, right?
It has been busy.
I tell you what, we've been getting a lot of interest and a lot of people putting deposits down on the group cruises. Mm-hmm. I'm getting super stoked about these group cruises. Of course, we've got the big one coming next October, which most people know about. But we're starting to fill up that one in New Orleans coming up in the summer. It's going to be our first summer group cruise.
I know. It's so
I just want to go to New Orleans. I can't figure out whether we should spend a few days in New Orleans prior to or after the cruise.
Probably before.
I know that Roy is out there. Our man Roy Showles is in the audience there. Roy, what's better? Are you worn out after a couple days? And he just did this. Are you worn out after a day or two in New Orleans, or will we be worn out after the cruise? What's better, before or after?
Right.
Before or
So
after?
you said that you go into the casino and collect dice.
Yes.
You should have been collecting dollar bills all those years.
I used to collect dollar chips.
I know.
I've collected $1 or $2 from the casino.
Mm-hmm. You did.
From the casino.
You did. Before we go any further,
Yes.
we should wish Sandy Allen a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sandy Allen. Our friend Sandy out there. Happy birthday. And then you just reminded me something else I wanted to mention. We've been following the story for the last couple days about the volcanic eruption on White Island.
Right.
And that's hitting the cruise community dead on. So first of all, our thoughts and prayers to people who are affected by that tragedy. And I guess the latest, so the Ovation of the Seas, it's Wednesday morning over in Australia and New Zealand. The Ovation of the Seas did actually leave port today.
Right.
And they're heading to their next stop. But man, what a horrible accident. There's still people missing and many people in critical care and lives uprooted. So thoughts and prayers go out to people that are dealing with that. You just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Very sad.
Very sad.
Very sad. Well, let's say hello to some people. I see that the wrenches are in the house. Slinky is in the house.
The wrenches.
Hey girl,
the
Ellen is in the
hammers.
house. Roy Shaw's in the house. I saw Joe Flanagan earlier. A lot of people in early tonight. The Traveling Gilberts I saw. Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Larry and Ananda. There's a lot of people. Ruta. There's our friend Ian from Australia. Ian, I hope you're... I messaged Ian a little bit, or we talked through a YouTube comment, but sounds like it's still super dry over there in Australia. They're battling fires and warm weather, and then you got this tragedy. So we're definitely thinking about you guys, Ian, and a lot of folks that were on that excursion to the volcano were Australians. So very sad. So if any information you want about the group cruises, go to www.lidoloca.com/group cruise. It's got all of the information. We've got quite a few going on, so a lot of different options. We've got Carnival cruises. We've got two Royal cruises. We've got a Norwegian cruise, going to a variety of places, going to the Caribbean, going to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, going to Alaska. So if you want to cruise with the Loca fam, you can definitely get in on it.
That's right.
Get in on it. What else is going on? So this is all about... Now, we did do the podcast, and so it's interesting. We've already talked about a lot of this stuff. I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts, but let me give a quick plug for the Lido Loca podcast. Should be available on the majority of podcast services like iTunes and Google Play, and there's also a video component. And so the podcast this week was talking specifically about the sunrise. So we've talked a lot about it, but we are open to any questions you have about anything, really. So if you have a question, throw it down in the comments.
Throw it down.
In the chat. And then I did see scrolling by, there's a lot of new people that have never been here before. Yeah. So welcome. If you have any whistling requests, let me know.
Oh, boy.
Jenny, so if you guys didn't see the video, we've done so many things. I can't remember what we talked about. We did the video about the guy that was whistling, did the whistling show, the whistling concerto. Right. Let me clear up a couple things. Okay. No, the guy was not. He didn't work for the cruise ship. Somebody was like, maybe he was a part of the entertainment staff.
No, he wasn't.
He was not. He was just a guy. You think we're being too hard on the guy?
I don't think so. So, I don't think so.
I know, man. It was so loud. It was the loudest whistling
Like, if you
I'd
guys
ever
were there, and... So, like, I'm the one that gets annoyed very quickly. Yes. And Tony is the one that is just like, oh, da-da-da. And you know what? Listen, it doesn't ruin, it doesn't ruin a cruise or whatever. But, like, seriously, it was so loud because we were in that big hallway. Yeah. So it was just, like, echoing all over the place that it was almost like earpiece, you know?
It was weird. It just hurt. I was editing a video that had music. So I had on my little Apple AirPods, and they're not like noise canceling, so you can still hear stuff. Right. So I could hear the music and the audio of the video I was editing. Then on top of that, I must have been sitting near a speaker because I could hear the music that the cruise line was piping in that hallway. Right. Right. There's really no quiet places. And then, I got used to those two noises. And then all of a sudden, this whistling was just going. It was like, it was permeating my whole body. I was like, who was whistling so loud? It was so funny, though. Like, again, no big deal. But
Well, and at first I was like, oh, like, because I was listening to the music as I was working, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, like, just Christmas music was on the speaker.
Right.
That's how loud it was.
It was so loud, and I don't know. It was kind of funny, but, you know, we were in a public place and all that stuff.
And listen, right? It's a public place. He had a right to, you know, whistle.
Well, here's the thing. Now, somebody made that argument in the comments. They're like, if you go into a public place, you know, tough badootie. But that cannot just be true because, like, Carnival even has a policy that you can't play, like, a Bluetooth speaker in a public place.
That's true.
I don't think everything goes. Like, if all of a sudden I wanted to rollerblade and play, like, if I wanted to play, like, hockey in the hallway there.
How cool would that be, though?
That would be pretty cool, but I don't think I could...
Those are infinity hallways.
I don't think I could just do that because, you know, public spaces or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Public spaces.
Exactly.
I did see a question. Hold on, Jenny. Let me try to do this. Emily Cooksey says, what are your must-have for cruises? I don't know what that means. Must-have for what?
Like must-have. Like, what do we go on the cruise that we have to have?
I need one pair of underpants. One pair of underpants.
You are sick, Anthony.
My Atari t-shirt. And some money for the casino.
I think that's my answer. I must have extra money for the casino.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, I have to go with my CVS. You know,
we
like,
never use anything out of the CVS.
We don't, but it's like a pacifier for me. Like, I know one time if I do not bring it, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah. So now what's great is over our little cruising careers here, we figured out how to take less in our CVS.
Right.
But CVS is the name of a drugstore.
Right.
And that's what we call the little pouches that we carry stuff in. We used to carry like a 24 shoe holder pouch, and we would fill all of that up. Now we're down to just like a little smaller thing that we can...
that it rolls out and it hangs on a hook.
But,
yeah.
Yes. KY Travelers, yes, Brenda made her whistling request earlier, The Stranger by Billy Joel.
Oh, that's right.
Should I do it?
Do it. That's annoying. Well, listen, in all seriousness, alright, that's enough. That's enough. The guy was really a great whistler. I have to say that.
That was pretty close, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, here we got a Jerry Seinfeld question down here. Hold on a second. I'll have to do it in the voice of Seinfeld. Let me copy it over here.
Okay.
We actually made a video about it. Hopefully, I don't think I'll be able to link it, but... Okay, Lori Grubb said, did you all enjoy any movies on deck? Jen, you answer that one while I try to copy
not
this
on the Sunrise, we did not. A couple of different cruises that we've taken, we have sat out and enjoyed the movies, but not this time around.
Ooh, my nose itched. My nose itched, Jenny. Well, it's not a pick.
See,
it's not a pick.
People believe that it was just, you know, that you were annoying whistling.
Yeah, it is annoying, right? That's what I'm talking about. Retired and Cruising says, question, what is the deal with searching for ducks? We did make a video about it. It was some movement that was started. There's a Facebook page, and people like to, you know, they take the duck and they put their contact information on it. You take a picture with the duck. It's just like a little hide and seek, like a scavenger hunt kind of thing. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Aw. Thank you, Sandra.
Somebody's ready for a little river dance.
River dance?
Yeah, once you find the duck, you're just supposed to take a picture and post to a Facebook group.
Well, and listen, it's pretty exciting, right? Like, I found 3 on the Sunrise, and, like, I was excited.
Yeah.
And, of course, my mother didn't know much about it, so she's like, what are those? And why are you taking them?
It was so fun cruising with your mom and Frankie.
Frankie Poo.
I'm not calling Frankie Poo. It's
well,
not
I'm going
nice.
to call him Frankie Poo.
I think it's endearing when you do it. I sound a little... Frankie had such a good time, though. Like, he hadn't been cruising in a long time, so I think it was he enjoyed it, right?
And listen, I had such a great time. It was wonderful to be able to hang out with my mom. And you know what was exciting for me?
What?
was that, me and my siblings and I, we kind of always joke around, like if I call my mother and my brother's there or my sisters are there, they'll be like, "Can I just spend some time with my mother?" Blah, 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 blah. Right? So it was just really nice to have, I guess that this is going to show that I'm a big baby when it comes to my mother's love.
Yeah.
But it was so exciting to just have her focus on me.
I didn't think of that, but that's true. A lot of times when you are in the sibling situation,
right,
you do have to compete a little bit for your mother's attention.
Yeah, because we're all kind of big personalities.
And
so
I'm assuming that it's been like that forever.
It has been, but that's the beauty of our family, right? So I was very excited to be able to spend that time with my mom alone.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. It was a good time. I mean, the cruise was super chill. We slept. We ate, we watched shows, and we gambled. Yeah. And we played some trivia. I think that's it. Mm-hmm. I only played enough trivia to win the ship on a stick.
Yeah, and then that was it.
That was it, yeah.
Then we went to take a nap.
I wasn't looking to fill up the shelf. I just wanted one.
Yeah.
I just wanted one. Let's see. Lori Grubb, what about any shows? We did. We saw 3 shows. We saw Vintage Pop. We saw 4 shows if you want to count it. Right. We saw the Welcome Show. Mm-hmm. That's where they sing the same song all over the time, the Van Halen Right Now. Right Now. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
The cool thing about that show, though, is I like to call it the Ab Show. I don't know if anybody notices this, but that's the one show where all of the male dancers get to show off their abs. Mm-hmm. So I've renamed the Welcome Show the Ab Show. Yes. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Can I get a hand raise out there? Does anybody know what It's the Ab Show. Every cruise we've been on, that show is about the abs. And so we saw that show. We saw a show called Vintage Pop.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Yeah, all the theming and costuming was the 1920s Great Gatsby kind of vibe with modern day music. That was good. We saw Soulbound, which is kind of a concert style. They just had enough chairs on the stage for all of the performers, and they would do like R&B classics, Aretha, Stevie Wonder, that kind of thing, and they had a big dance floor. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool. And then the highlight was the closing show of the week, and that was, I'll answer this question. Somebody said, Katie Coling, did we like the Flying Scotsman? Yes, we did.
Oh, he was amazing.
And probably the best show that we saw that week was the Flying Scotsman show. So that guy's got skills. I understand that he started out as a entertainer on a cruise ship, and he has his own show.
And he has his own ship.
He has his own ship,
which is well deserved, right? Like, and I think we discussed it in the podcast, but I think that so the Mardi Gras is going to Matt Mitchum.
Yes,
the new ship that's coming out, and I hope
somebody said the Scotsman's going somewhere too.
Oh, is he going? Who's Panorama? Who got Panorama?
I think the lady Emma. I think Emma got
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. How can I get invited to the Alaska Group Cruise Facebook group? Jenny, will you put Patrice in there?
I will. I'm so sorry, Patrice.
Amanda Shows is in the house also. What is up, Amanda?
Yes. Well, and I see. So also on the Sunrise, we were able to meet a lot of locafam, like Wendy but David and Norma. I saw David in here.
Yeah.
David and Norma were on it back to back, and it was really great meeting everybody.
They just got off. Our friend out in California, Ronald, Mr. L.A.
Yes!
Ronald said the X-Files theme song. I can hear it in my head, but I don't think I could whistle it. That's a good one.
Hi, Terry.
Deborah Melissa Ezel, thank you so much for the super chat. We sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat. How did you do that?
Thanks for the super chat.
Super freaky.
Matt Mitchum is going to the Mardi Gras, Lori.
Right.
Absolutely.
Richard Sarge is in the house. What's going on?
What is up, my brother? Everybody say hello to my brother Chris.
And his queen Heidi, I'm sure, is there.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, the Scotsman rocks. Firestorm is in the house.
He does. He was pretty wonderful. Patrice, if you can send me a friend request, please, and I will invite you over there.
Oh, there's Wendy that we met on the ship.
Hey, Wendy!
It was good to meet you.
It was. It was.
How are we so calm when in a short time you'll be packing up and moving a couple states over? You have to stay calm.
This man makes me calm. Like, I'm freaking out about it.
We have so much stuff that we have to do.
We do.
It's insane. And so, Yeah, you just got to keep your head about you. You got to keep your wits.
Yeah.
Keep your wits.
So I see that the Jordans are in the house.
Yes.
And I just want to say hello to Anna and Margaret.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, pretty girls.
Hello, young ladies.
That's right. They're so sweet.
In the house.
Don't be yawning.
Oh, that's a great question, too.
What's that?
I'm trying this new thing tonight where I'm trying to pull the questions over. Steam and Bean, how are you doing? That's the question.
Steam and Bean, it was so nice talking to you yesterday.
Steam and Bean going on the summertime cruise.
Yeah.
Summertime. He's coming all the way out of Flim Flam.
I know. No, that's not.
Flim Flam.
Yeah.
Flang Flang. How many cruises have you been on and what drew you to it? This is my favorite question because I've been on 12 cruises.
Whatever.
How many cruises you been on, Jenny?
11.
What drew me to cruising? Jenny. She made me go. What drew you to it? Why did you want to go cruising for the first time?
I think because I knew that we would just love it because it's everything that we enjoy.
That is true.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just kind of thought it was cool.
That's true. So, our favorite way to travel, or favorite way to vacation was to go to cities with casinos, check out new casinos, try to catch shows,
right,
and just hang out. And so the cruising is all of that plus a whole lot more.
It is. It's so much fun, and you get to meet new people, and I just love it.
Deke Brown, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Very kind, sir. Emily Cooksey asked, how do you balance work and travel? So for a while, I would say it was kind of out of balance. We were working and traveling, and then we realized we had the epiphany that we should make travel our work.
Yeah.
So I guess the way to balance it is we mashed it all together. Mm-hmm. And so now we travel, and then we work while we travel.
Yeah, so we do...
And then we work on travel when we're not traveling.
That's right.
Oh, this is a great question.
What is the question, Anthony?
It's a great question. I'm taking them as I see them. If I miss your question, I apologize. I'm just... whatever's catching my eye.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say this. Venus Omega. Hey, Tony and Jenny, any plans to cruise from the West Coast?
Absolutely.
Yes. Our next cruise that's
March 7th.
In 87 days is going out of Long Beach
on the Panorama. Did I say I'm excited to get into that casino?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Let's take note of it.
Oh, that's a very nice compliment. Kevin Brubaker said, you two compliment each other so well.
Aww.
I love the info and the truthfulness.
Aw, well, thank you.
I was going to say, how does he know how well you compliment me when you're like, hey, man, what's up? That's not what he means, right?
No.
We go together like peas in a pot. What did Forrest Gump say? Like peas and carrots? We go together like peas and carrots, Jenny.
No, I guess that's...
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain's Table MBR, can you break down what your podcast setup is in the back? What are the mics plugged into? I just have a mixing board back there, and so I run the mics into a mixer, and then I run the output to a digital recorder. And so we do that, and then depending how many cameras I'm running, we run a couple cameras, and then we mix all that together in the video editor, and then I export the audio to upload the audio, and then I make a video. It's a brand new process, right? So I'm still learning it. I'm sure I'm going to get better at it, but it's been fun learning it.
Yeah.
Sarah Clement, thank you so much for the super chat. Looking forward to Alaska and would like to be added to the Facebook group, please. You got it. Send Jenny a friend request. I don't think we can add any people that aren't friends of Jenny.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't. So, and then what I'll do also is I will make sure this weekend, like I'll go through the guest list.
Do the
and
bookings.
Make sure.
Lots of bookings.
Yeah.
We're going to Alaska, folks. We're going to see
excited.
a koala bear. We're not going to see a koala bear?
No, and we're not going to play with the sloths. And we're not going to have sweats.
You promised me if we went to Alaska, we could see a koala bear.
No. I never said that.
I think I have it on video somewhere.
Oh, you're such a baby.
You're a baby. How about that?
So, I hope everybody's Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? I know that you asked me how mine was. How did you like?
My Thanksgiving was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got to go hang out and just chill out, and we had a great Thanksgiving with your family and a lot of food. I mean, they're like family to me too at this point. I've been hanging with them for years, and so that was kind of fun. Got to see nieces and nephews I haven't seen in a long time, and it was cool to be around where we were gonna live.
Yeah.
And then it was just fun driving over to the cruise port. So it was super chill. The cruise was super chill. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
This is also one of my favorite questions.
What's
Karen with a Y. How many cruises do you take a year? Also, have you ever been on a cruise where it was a disaster from start to finish? How many cruises do we take a year? As many as I can afford.
That's right.
It used to be as many as we could get enough time off for, but now, once we get down to Florida, it's going to be, as many as we can afford. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go on every cruise ship, like small, large, all that stuff. Like I want it to have some meaning. Like I don't want to just cruise to cruise.
I do.
But as many as we can. Never been on a cruise where it was a disaster from start to finish. But I'm an accentuate the positive kind of guy. Bad things happen every day, all the time, and it's your response to those bad things, in my opinion, how it works out for you. And so I've had some challenges on a cruise.
Right.
But the overarching cruise life for me is a very positive one. Cruising is like pizza. When it's good, it's really good, and when it's bad,
it's still good.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So
even if you have a whistle on.
That's a little bit of philosophizing.
Hi, Hensley family.
What's up? Koala in Alaska. Yes, Sarah Phillips. Google it. It's absolutely correct.
Sarah, he's playing with you.
Absolutely. Where are you moving to? We're moving to Florida near the Tampa area. West Coast?
In the house? What?
West Coast?
Yeah.
That was Jamie Wilhite. Good question.
Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey Cruises.
When are you just going to move onto a cruise ship? Whenever they give me one. Chaz and Erica.
Yeah.
Would you consider a group cruise on Celebrity? What was your favorite thing about Equinox? Yes, we would consider a group cruise on Celebrity.
I loved Celebrity.
That's our cruise strategy now. We're trying to make sure that every year we have a mix of different size ships, different cost ships, and different cruise lines.
Right.
So, yeah, I think Celebrity would go in the mix.
Yeah. Milk and sugar in my coffee.
Mr. and Mrs. M. Morgan. So what was our favorite thing about the Equinox?
So we were in the Aqua class, so of course the Blue restaurant was one of my favorites.
Yes.
But I really enjoyed La Petite Chef?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so I mean...
And the service and the cleanliness.
It was a great ship. So I do think dining at Blue all week was a real big plus. But La Petite was like nothing I'd ever seen before.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
That was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. A lot of good... I like the glass blowing studio was pretty cool too. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Oh, that's right. The glass blowing, that it had real grass on the lawn. I mean, it was pretty... there was a lot.
What is up, Jeffrey Cruises? Ronald! You're so kind. Ronald L.A. What's your favorite way to reheat day-old pizza? Terry's a microwave gal. I gotta go oven. Jenny, what do I like to do with day-old pizza?
You put it in the microwave.
I eat it cold.
Oh, yeah, that's
How
true.
dare you?
Well, I put it in the microwave.
How dare you? I think once a pizza has been heated once, it should not be heated again. You just got to eat it cold and love it.
Terry and I would be great friends.
Your microwave.
We are great. Yeah. Well, and when we used to have a little toaster oven, we don't have a toaster oven anymore. Right. Which we should probably get one, by the way, because I like them. But anyway, I used to throw it in there. I love the toaster oven. I'll have to get another one.
And thank you for the super chat, Ronald.
Yes.
Very kind.
Ronald and Terry.
Very kind. Very kind.
Our dear friends from California.
Alaska.
And they're going to Alaska, too.
Angela Hansen, hit that link for the group cruise. But just quickly, Alaska is on the NCL Encore.
It is.
And it is in 2021.
June 20th.
June 20th. Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go. Kevin Brubaker is also a cold pizza eater. Let's unite. Now, heat your pizza if you want. It's very kind. Very kind.
I mean, pizza's good anyway, right?
Yes. Pizza is like cruising. When it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, well, it's still pretty good.
So, the air fryers. So we got an air fryer.
Because Jenny had to have one.
Because I had to have one. But then they have this new air fryer that's pretty cool. That it's like it has a toaster oven, air fryer. Yeah, it's got a lot of good things. Like the one we have, the basket's kind of small.
It's so small, you can't cook anything. But it was cool to have.
Absolutely. I love it. So now we can spend a little bit more money and get a good...
We talked about this on the last live, but it's worth revisiting. Spencer Scully wants to know your opinion of the chocolate melting cake.
My opinion? So, this past time... So, where were we on? The Vista. I thought that it was a little too runny.
Yeah.
Like, I did not like it. And I usually love it. So this time on Sunrise, I asked them to
cook it more.
Cook it a little bit more, and it was very good. But you gotta get peanut butter with it.
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't like it.
Whatever.
I don't like it.
You probably would have liked it.
I don't like it.
If you tasted it with a little bit more time in the cooking oven,
I don't like
it was good. Whatever.
Kristen, Paranormal, are you going to show any videos from your last cruise? The one that we just took on the Sunrise, I didn't film much, so probably not. I think I still have some film from the group cruise. I still have some film from the Asia cruise, so I'm going to try to do that. But I'm kind of funny. Once I get past the event, I don't know. But we took a little break from the cameras on this Sunrise, just kind of called this a vacation cruise, and it was super nice.
It was. And I think it was a little bit of me just like, hey, just want to spend some time with my mom and...
What about me?
And you. And of course, Frankie Poo.
How dare you. But I'm looking forward to... I'm looking forward to going on the panorama and filming.
Yeah, absolutely. Tanya Hensley, hey you.
Thank you for the super chat, Tanya, and the super sticker. Oh, look, that little thing's sticking its butt out at us. Wait till it does it again. Nice aft. Nice aft.
Nice aft.
We haven't been on the Harmony of the Seas, but we're going there on the 2021 also.
Right, February 7th.
February, but we've been on the we've been on the Oasis of the Seas, and it was awesome.
So now we just have to get on the Alua.
The Alua.
And the Symphony.
The Symphony.
That's right.
Nice. Let's see. Oh, that's two questions. Susan Willett says, how was the food on the Sunrise? And since it's a smaller ship, was there a lot more motion? It did move a little more, I would say. We felt some motion on some of those days.
I forget who I was talking to today, but I didn't feel anything.
It was always in the middle of the night. So my theory is that they go faster at night, and then they try to keep you calm seas during the day.
Yeah, and let's be honest, like, in the middle of the night, like, I don't
Doesn't
hear,
matter.
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a little more it wasn't that much motion, but a little more than the, like, really big ships. And the food was good. Like, to me, there is a consistency. We've eaten that same menu on Carnival, the American table menu, for 4 or 5 Carnival ships now.
Right.
It's fairly consistent. Like, the food was fine. We had an interesting waiter on our first night. So we did the anytime dining, which was interesting. This was the first time that we did anytime, where they have this new system where you can check in on the app.
Right.
Or you can go, like, you don't just go to the dining room. You have to go somewhere else to get a check-in time. Mm-hmm. But, man, the first night, this guy was very entertaining, but he got caught up. He got caught up in being entertaining more than he did about bringing the food. Like, I drank a glass of water, and then I couldn't get any more water. And then I asked for water, and I couldn't get any more water. Like, it's...
Well, and then I asked for coffee, and then he brought it out after dessert, and I was like,
So the cool thing about anytime dining is we were able to get a different table the next night.
Right.
Jonathan Paolo, thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker. You're a peach, sir. A peach. Oh, I think Nurse Nancy is here. What is up, Nurse Nancy? Hey, we have I see a lot of people that make the videos out there, a lot of creators. Let's have a moment to recognize our creators. If you're somebody who creates content, put something in the chat to let people know that you're creating stuff. And if you guys are out there and you need some more content to watch, which I'm always looking for more new content, hit the little 3 dots to the right on the chat and subscribe to their channel.
That's right. Thank you, Amy, for setting that out there.
We've got the podcast channel. If you don't listen to audio podcast, you can watch a video of it. It's a different setup. We're just sitting at a table trying our best to look at each other. We're still trying to get that down. I've been watching a lot of video podcasts trying to get that going on, but I still haven't arrived on a setup that I like. But yes, so I don't have my link ready, but subscribe to the podcast channel.
Yeah.
And I'm doing weekly weigh-ins on the health and wellness channel. So I weighed in yesterday, and I was up 3 pounds.
That's not horrible.
Jenny, I'm going the wrong direction.
We are.
I'm back to saying I'm working toward my target weight, 400.
No.
My target weight's 400.
No. And you know what? Like, that's what people, someone had asked, like, how are we staying so calm for the move? We're really not. We're just
emotionally eating.
Yeah.
No, it's going to work out. That's what I hear. It's going to work out, Jenny.
It is.
It's going to work out.
We gotta find a place to rent down there.
We do have to find a place to rent.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on, right? Like, we have to find a place to rent. We have to pack up.
We got plenty of time. Hey, subscribe to this channel that I just linked. It's really good. I know the people that run it. They're thebomb.com.
Are they?
I guess. It's us, Jenny.
I know. Yes, so funny.
Let's see.
Larry and Ananda, I saw your message before that you wanted to do a live chat via the rather than the emails. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah, something like that.
If you shoot me an email, let me know what time tomorrow is good for you after 5 o'clock my time.
Yeah, we got a lot going. Ooh, we got a mukbang creator here. What's the Okay, us two always. What's the craziest? What's the most food you've ever eaten in a video? That's what I want to know.
Someone did ask too if I've ever eaten at the Nautical Mile in Freeport, New York, and I have not. But I've eaten many of times down in Freeport. So yeah.
Is that in New York, Jenny?
It is. It's really a beautiful area of New York.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It's on the water. Yep.
How come you've never taken me there? What the heck? Captain's Table MDR said, was I... he just retracted it. You don't want me to answer? I was going to answer that. Fine.
What he asked?
Were able to notice any branding of one of the previous ships? No. I didn't see anything.
What does that mean?
Did we see anything that said Triumph or the Destiny, I guess, was even before that?
No.
I lost the end of the question.
No,
I didn't see anything like that. We didn't really even smell any bad stuff for the most part.
A little bit.
A little bit, but not bad.
Sometimes.
Not bad.
No, I think they're doing a really good job with masking, because I don't know if you noticed, but I definitely noticed that they had a lot more air fresheners around. Did you notice that?
Yeah, they were trying to keep it. They're trying to keep it smelling good.
Yeah, and it did.
Yeah, it was good. I like that ship. I'm convinced that the size of that ship is great.
I mean, I thought it was perfect.
Favorite place to eat in Cozumel, says Jesse Williams. I don't know that we've ever eaten anywhere other than Mr. Sancho's when we went there.
Well, that private excursion was great.
Yep, we've eaten at a private excursion. That was delicious. Mm-hmm. The food at Sancho's was good, and we also have eaten at Margaritaville in Cozumel, which was good too.
Yeah.
It was good too.
So did you think that Mr. Sancho's food was good, or do you think that we were just very hungry?
I think...
And we were out in the heat, and it was free, and... I mean, I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. Right?
Well, the thing is, we were kind of on assignment that day, so I was kind of more worried about trying to make sure we filmed everything.
Right.
And I wasn't paying much attention. I felt like the food was good. I thought
that shrimp... We did something like shrimp... What was that?
We had...
Was really
like a shrimp cocktail or something.
Oh, yeah.
So the link that I posted was for the podcast, if you want to watch the video podcast. And then
what? You should.
They were asking... Somebody was asking about the weight loss channel. That's that. I feel like we're a network. We've got like 3 channels now, but I'm trying to please the robots. So, there's going to be some more changes coming.
Oh, that's what it is. The seafood ceviche.
Yeah. Oh, ceviche, yeah. I'm trying to please the robots, and so we're trying to take content that goes together and put it other places. We're still always going to have the main channel that's talking about cruising, but there's going to be some other stuff in other places. So we would just invite you guys to track along. We just want to keep growing And so we're kind of playing the game a little bit with making sure that we continue to grow by putting content in the right places.
That's right.
It's a little bit annoying. You wish you could just put everything in one place and everybody would watch all the same stuff, but it just doesn't happen that way.
Right. So the Traveling Gilberts, if you haven't seen it on Mail Monday, they sent us a wonderful package. And I just want to say thank you, because tonight Tony made French fries with the... What is that stuff called again?
That Slap Your Mama seasoning.
It was so good.
Spicy. Tanya Hensley, Carrie Ann says, "Hi, friends."
Mwah!
What's up, Carrie Ann?
Hi,
Thank
Carrie
you so
Ann.
much for the super chat.
You're so sweet, Carrie Ann.
Joe Flanagan, are you talking about Mr. Sancho's, the fajitas and tacos? That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. We've never been. Larry and Ananda, do you ever shuttle over to Playa del Carmen? Never been there.
No.
We have not.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Elizabeth.
Nate Schultz, we had a great time at Mr. Sancho's. It was kind of awesome. I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it.
I mean, was that the first time that you... Wasn't that the first time you said that you've been in a pool that had a bar?
Yes, that was very cool.
Yeah.
Tony
got really excited with that. It was cute.
UT Travel Vlogs. Hey, how is COPPA going to affect us? So, we don't make any content that's targeted toward children.
Right.
But I've gone back and I've looked at when we went to the Lego convention or when we went to Disney. I went ahead and marked that as for kids, but I think we'll be okay. Mm-hmm. Jeffrey Cruz, thank you for the compliment. We're enjoying doing the podcast. You know, it's a learning process, and at least the technical side of it. So but it's fun just sitting down and talking to Jenny for an hour about cruising.
It's the one time, for the whole week, that he actually will, because I talk all the time, right?
What?
So I know for an hour he actually has to be listening.
Oh, I listen all the time.
Oh.
But for that hour, I have to smile during that hour.
Oh, and I was just gonna read. Darla said we look amazing. Are we in love or what?
Always in love. Robin Rayburn, she loves us. We love you back. Let's Keanu her. Robin, we love you.
We love you.
Coconut fried shrimp. That sounds good too.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It does. So NOLA pro tip: slap your mama.
I can't wait to go to NOLA.
I know, it's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good. So Jenny, what's the next week? Well, we have to go retrieve one of our ducklings from school.
Yeah.
It's Christmas break.
Can you believe it?
It's the last Christmas break before he graduates in the springtime.
I know. I'm so overwhelmed with just pride and joy.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome sausage.
Absolutely.
Awesome sausage.
Yeah, so sweet.
Patrice, thank you so much for the super chat, and man, we love the fact that people even watch our stuff, and we're really glad that it connects. Your sentiment is very kind, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but thank you so much for the super chat. Very nice. We really appreciate it.
That's right. Thank you so much. So I think that they're having the Mardi Gras naming ceremony overseas, right?
Will that be, it might be in Denmark or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. I'd like to go to that. I don't know if they'll do another one when it comes to New York.
And I do think, though, that New York is going to be, it's going to be special. It's still going to be part of the inauguration, time frame. And it'll be the first time that it is sailing from the United States, right?
Yeah.
Leaving a United States port.
Tamara Butterfield, if you want to mail something, when's our last mail Monday before we move? I mean, I paid for the box for 3 months, so probably mid-January I will start trying to forward it. So I got to go to Florida, get a new box, change the address on 800 videos. I'm doing it different this time. I'm just going to leave a link to the address, and then I can change it once on the website. This was so dumb.
Oh, that's smart.
That I just put it in every video. So,
well, like you said, though, it's always a work in progress.
Anybody who want to do some work on my descriptions. So probably mid-January on the mail. Jose Jimenez, I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. We'd love to cruise overseas. We just haven't, This will be our 3rd year of cruising, and I kind of feel like we're still kind of getting our feet wet.
Yeah.
And so we don't, we haven't, and we've never really traveled overseas. That was a big trip for me to go to Asia this year. Mm-hmm. But now I've got a taste in my mouth to go to Europe, so really want to do it.
Well, and what's super exciting is that, like we've said in the past, right? People were wondering why you went without me. So, of course, it was, I worked. But it was also a little bit so Tony can test the waters.
Yes.
Because I'm super anxious when it comes to stuff like that. So, like, when Tony's anxious, then he has me as well. Like, hun, do you think we need to go over here? Or what are they going to do? And so, I'm ready to go now because you've been. So
we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And going to California is kind of, I know it's not another country, but that's going to be a long trip for us, which will be nice.
Yeah, but we've been to Vegas.
Been to Vegas, but you've never been to California, have you?
I've never been to California.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
East
Coast meets West Coast. What?
You're getting a lot of compliments on how well you look tonight, baby.
Oh, well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Sarah Phillips answering the how long we've been married question.
Thank you, Sarah.
So we talk about it so much, I always forget it. So it's going to be 18 years.
No, it's going to be 17.
It's only going to be 17.
We'll be married 17. We've been together 18, right?
No, so it's our 17th anniversary coming up in February. You got to quit saying the year ahead before we get there. That's what confuses me.
All right,
so we've been married 16 years.
Right.
And we will be married 17 in February.
That's correct.
See, like, this whole year you've been going, oh, we've been married 17 years.
And I think it's probably because we've been together for 17 years.
Yeah.
So.
West coast of Florida. I see some questions.
We've been married forever.
Crazy Cat Traveler. Will there be a Seattle meetup before the Alaska cruise? Yes.
Absolutely.
I'd like to go there. I want to go... Well, I remember seeing like a Life of Favors video. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was a permanent Chihuly art exhibit, but I wouldn't mind going up the Sky Needle. And of course, I want to go over to the city that's near there. Maybe go to the Funko headquarters. So yes, we need some extra time in Seattle.
Well, and somebody that is coming on the Alaska cruise actually lives where the Funko is. So she is ready to give us a tour.
Who let the Funko?
And there's a lot of people that are on the Alaska cruise that want to go to the Funko. So
the Funko. I missed Roy's answer. Roy, you'll have to tell me. Should we go to New Orleans before or after the cruise?
He said before.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy Cat Traveler's been to Europe multiple times on group cruises as a solo traveler. The anxiety gets... we get less scared. Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm. Like, after making that 13-hour flight from LA to Shanghai, I feel like I can handle anything.
Aw, he'll make the 5-hour drive to Seattle for the meetup.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's so sweet.
We got to start doing some more meetups. We got people everywhere now. I was looking at the statistics for the podcast. You can see where people download. Uh-huh. We got like 24, 25 people downloading the podcast in Australia.
Oh,
like
cool.
5 in New Zealand. There's somebody in Spain. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. RC Vlogs, what's going on, sir?
That's pretty funny. Leah Longobardi. Thank you for the super chat. I guess I need my own channel so my husband will converse with me. Lol.
You're so funny, Leah.
I love to talk. The Space Needle. What did I say? Did I say Sky Needle? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. This is what I think. A transatlantic group cruise.
That's a big commitment, though.
But they're very reasonably priced most of the time.
Yeah, because you don't really stop a lot of places, right?
Right. And if we can figure out like a good port that we would fly back from or to, that's, kind of reasonable on the air flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth S., can you do a video about the construction of the Mardi Gras, the process of building the ship? Possibly. If I see some good information on it, I can try to put it together. Sometimes that's kind of hard, but I'll take a look.
For what?
Just to do a video about the process of them building the Mardi Gras. I know Carnival will probably release a video. Maybe I can do a reaction to that video or something like that. Yeah,
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, because I get them in my emails every day. Like, different updates. Yeah.
Slinky Ingle King said that she'll do anything for beads in New Orleans. That's what I'm reading from that comment.
That's funny. That may be why I don't drink. No, I'm just kidding.
Papito, where can you get some merch? Let me pull up the Teespring link, maybe. I have to pull up a video.
Oh, you're so funny.
Hold on. A t-shirt merch link coming your way. Un moment, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, wow. So we're in Charlotte also. And we have never been out of Charleston. I think we just have First of all, it's a little bit more expensive, right? So
we've never, so usually the ships have been limited. Like, we've done a lot of the Oasis class ships on Carnival, which we like just fine, but for a while that was the only thing you could get out of Charleston.
Right.
Now the sunshine is there.
And I would love to go on the Sunshine because Mikey is the cruise director on there.
Yeah.
And I know that's a horrible thing, right? Like, to go on it. Well, maybe not, right? But I think that's, like, do I want to go on a ship because of the cruise director?
Maybe.
You know, and it's a ship that we haven't been on, but you know what's going to happen, right? We're going to move to Florida, and then we're going to come to Charleston to cruise.
We're not doing that.
Oh, we're not?
We're not doing that. I'm not going to do it.
But that's how it might work.
I don't like it. I don't like it, Jenny.
You're so funny.
Sarah Phillips, thank you so kindly for the super chat. Transatlantic group cruise sounds amazing.
Doesn't it, like, and then, I mean, that would be, usually they're like 11, 12 days.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Michelle Z,
welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome,
That's
welcome.
so funny. Like, see, we've been married so long that we will,
Say the same thing.
Yeah.
Say this.
I love you, Jenny.
Nate Schultz's wife, thank you so much for the kind words. I don't know if I said hello to Amanda. What's up, Amanda? And Nurse Nancy is now at home. Do you need a passport to book a cruise? You do not. So here's the quick thing. If the cruise is a closed loop cruise, which means this is a U.S. thing. If it leaves from a United States port, goes to a foreign port, and returns to the same United States port, that would be like Miami to Nassau, back to Miami. That's considered closed loop travel.
Right.
You can do that with a state issued ID and your birth certificate. The only problem is if you do that and you get to Nassau and for some reason you miss the ship and you need to fly home, you cannot fly home with just your ID and your birth certificate. So we always recommend go ahead and get the passport. It's not bad. It's only like $14 a year. You got to pay it all at once, but it really only works out to $14 a year. And get the passport book, and you can fly anywhere. And it's really the easiest travel document.
I would agree.
Pretty easy
with all that you just said. So
you would agree that all that I just said. Can I get some other things in there?
No.
What?
I do want to say something that you did for me this week that was just super sweet. What? But I do want to answer this real quick.
Yes.
I just thought of something like with the private Facebook groups for the group cruises.
Yeah.
If you search them, like, so Alaska is NCL, Encore, Lido Loca group cruise, and then someone just put the Mardi Gras as well. If you just search them, and then ask to be to get in, then I'll approve you to get in as well. If I forget to put you in, So
what I understand about birth certificates, Tescotch, a birth certificate is something that's issued by the state that has a raised seal, but in Carnival's website they will also take a photocopy. So I'm assuming if you have a super clear photocopy, but we always tell people to make sure you have the state issued birth certificate with the raised seal on it.
Right.
If you have any questions about what you actually have, I would reach out to the customer service of your cruise line and say, this is what I have, will it work or not? And do that well before your cruise. Well before your cruise.
Did I see somewhere that where is Slinky going? Is she going out of Tampa?
Maybe.
I don't know, is she?
Maybe.
We'll have to figure that out, Slinky. Slinky.
Thank you, Donna. Yeah, we're still working on those larger mics to try to... I really like the way the podcast sounds, but sometimes it's weird, so we're still learning. We're learning.
Because this is the mic, and I'm like... I just like talking into it, like my mouth right there.
Yeah, so if you go back and watch our early videos, they're not technically produced that well, and it's all a learning process. So I kind of I equate it to trying to fix an airplane while it's in flight. We make daily content, we make weekly content, and so a lot of the learning happens in front of you guys. And so thanks everybody for their kindness as we're learning these new things. I hope you're enjoying the new content, but yes, give it a month, it'll be smooth.
Yeah.
I say that because there's been some people that have not been so nice, and so I do appreciate all the people that are nice.
Exactly. So, well, and someone said something this week that kind of just, that one upset me. But anyway, I do want to say, so when with me working on the phone a lot,
Yes.
at first I was having it on speaker, and I think that it was very kind of you anyway to do it. So about 3 weeks ago, Tony said, "Hey, why don't you use your, your ear? What are those called? Earbuds."
Earbuds. Yes.
Right. So I've been using earbuds for probably the last 3 weeks, and it has changed my world, right?
Yes.
So the other day, Tony says, "Hey, I'm gonna run out and do some errands," and you got me.
I was gone for a long time.
Yes, you were. Well, you got me a little worried at that point, but you came home with a surprise, so I want to thank you.
You're welcome.
You're always looking out for me.
Yeah.
So
Here's a pro tip. Look, I live in this room in my sweatpants when I'm not cruising. Or I go outside sometimes and film and walk around. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what month it is. And so I was like, I think I'd like to go get a little casual gift for my wife. Just to say, hey, you're doing such a great job. Jenny's really killing the travel. If you guys need a travel agent, call Jenny because she's doing so good. She's working a full-time job. And she's working travel full-time. Getting so much closer to where it's just a travel. And I've just heard people after people, conversation after conversation, so happy that Jenny's helping them. So I was super proud. And so Saturday morning, I thought, well, let me go out and do something nice for my wife. Let me get her a little casual gift. Let me get her some of these AirPods. And that's a popular gift at Christmas time. And there's a lot of people that shop on Saturdays in December. So, man, I went to our local Target. That place was a madhouse. Of course, they didn't have what I was looking for. I went across the street to our local Best Buy. That place was a madhouse. They didn't have what I was looking for. So I had to go to a Best Buy like an hour away, and it was a madhouse. But I finally got it, but I was gone for like 4 hours. And I just told Jenny I was like going out to get some coffee and creamer or something like that.
Where is he?
Yeah, anyways.
It was very sweet. Anyway.
I don't know how anybody can be mean to us. Thank you so much for saying that, Wendy. But it happens.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, Sarah, I just got her some of those wireless earphones to match up with her iPhone, but she likes it.
Yeah.
Nurse Nancy, I like it when she brags about me too. Hey, because I got it on video.
Yeah, but it says, "I love when Tony brags about Jenny."
Oh, I was reading it the way I wanted to read it.
That's right. So are we doing some psychoanalysis like we did on the podcast?
Right. I hear what you're saying. And I appreciate it.
You're so funny.
So.
You're funny, honey.
You're funny. You're funny.
So when you were a kid, well, you didn't have your siblings living in the home, but
no.
You're funny. No, you're funny looking.
What? You're out of control.
Oh my goodness, you're funny. You think you're funny. So it's almost time.
And now the end is near.
You better whistle it.
So I face the final curtain. Nobody wants to hear that whistling. Friends, let me say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. The hour's almost up. Almost up.
So, yeah. Tony is... So, let me brag on you because...
You don't have to brag on me,
No,
Jenny.
I mean... And,
you already did. You said I did something nice.
Yeah, and I mean, you really are a great husband, so... I appreciate you.
Yes.
And you're great at everything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Except making those big mics sound okay. What the heck? The podcast sounds pretty good, though. Like when you just listen to it on the audio side.
Yeah, it does. I listened to it, so I had a drive for work today. And, you know.
I think Nurse Nancy said that she would say Tony is the best hubby, but I got the best one. But isn't his name Tony anyways? Anthony?
It is.
So how about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
I see Nurse Nancy.
That's
right.
Put
it up
she
there.
got there.
Yeah.
Crazy Cat Travelers asked a few times, White Christmas, so it's...
Oh, boy. So, can I tell you... All right, that's enough. So, you know why I love December also? It's not... Can you stop now? Can you just stop?
With every Christmas card I write.
Okay. All right, I love you. Right. No, so...
Good night, Gilberts.
Why I love this time of year, besides it being the holidays and people having the holiday spirit and being nice to each other and loving each other and families getting together. Do you know what other time of year it is?
What?
It's time that you get a new planner and you get it ready. I'm so excited. I got my planner yesterday and I should receive it next week. So
this is what I don't like. I love Amazon Prime. Like, I want to replace these lights are so like white. These are the original lights I bought like when we had 50 videos in the can, and they're just really inexpensive lights. I want some of those lights that I can change the warmth of the light. And I want to order them, but I'll want them right now. Oh, but with Amazon Prime, I don't think it could. I don't think it could happen. So
yeah. So I tried to go digital planner.
Yeah.
And I just can't do it. Like I'm so visual that I love writing on my paper, and I love put my little stickers and highlighting off. You just feel so accomplished that way. Like I feel so accomplished that way.
I'm a list maker too. I'm an old school Moleskine user, so
right.
I journal and I make lists in Moleskines.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Con Melita Anmanyo.
So
first time in the live chat. Thank you. We're glad to have you, and thank you for the super chat.
We met him on the Sunrise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that means.
I don't know that I got to meet him, right though.
I forget what it means. It's like suitcase in hand or something like that. But it's a Spanish YouTube channel. So go check them out.
Go check them out.
Yeah.
Heidi, thank you for saying my pitch is fantastic. I used to, back in the day, I was in a madrigal group, which is an a cappella group. And so we did have a section leader that had perfect pitch. And they could give us our pitch without a pitch pipe. Which, that's when you said that, that's what it reminded me of. It was really a cool experience. Mm-hmm. We would go do concerts without a pitch pipe and sounded good. Good.
Oh, good. Because a lot of people. So we had a bullet, didn't we? The bullet. Is that?
We tried to do bullet journal. Yeah. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah. What is Jeffrey talking about? Did you ever see that? Hue lights.
What?
I love my hue lights.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
I don't know. See, there's so many other people. Ooh. Yeah. So I was so excited because I got a day designer. And they're pretty expensive, right? But they're 380 pages, and there's a full page for each day. But that's what I like because I need to have it. And it has like goals and that kind of stuff. But they're pretty expensive. They're like usually $40. But I found yesterday on Target, they were selling them for $14.99. Remember, that's like even Tony. I was telling Tony, I'm like, wow, I got this super cheap. And maybe it's just going to be the picture of it or something, right. But Tony's like, are you sure you got the right year?
Oh, that's what I said, yeah. Like, I wonder if they sold you, like in 2019.
Yeah, well, then, of course, I had to go back and check. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I think so.
Larry, I haven't looked at those lights in a while. I'm not sure what they are, so I gotta do some light shopping.
Oh, Philip Hughes lights. That's what he said.
Ah.
Yeah.
Those are cool. Yeah, where you can change the warmth and darkness and all that stuff. All right, Jenny, I think we've blown past the top of the hour. Thank you guys so much for spending some Tuesday night with us. We don't want to keep you too long. I hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas. I hope you're getting ready for your cruises. I hope you guys are getting ready to come help me pack this house up so we can move.
Did you just say it?
Sorry, it was on the top of my mind. But Patty Duryea, welcome. We're just getting ready to leave. But we were glad to see you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jenny, you just kicked the camera.
I'm so sorry I did.
Oh, that's a how dare you. That's what happens after the hour. So
yeah.
All right, guys.
I'll throw that link. Hopefully, maybe it's still on. Maybe it's still on sale. So I'll throw it up in Facebook.
Yes, make sure if you're new here, go join the Facebook group, the Lido Loca Cruising Community. Hit us up on all of our socials. We got your Instagrams. We got your Twitters. We do some tweeting. We do some Instagramming. Of course, we got the La Lido Loca Cruising page on Facebook. Go like that page.
That's right.
Come to the cruising community. We got all kinds of stuff. Podcast.
Yeah.
We got. All right. That's it.
And listen, go support.
That's it.
Go support the creators.
Yes, please.
Because we're all community, all in family, all together.
It's like when you would make this steeple. This is the church. Open it up. See all the people. That's the cruising community.
Okay. Is that how we're going to do the say goodbye, say goodnight? Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm gonna go put my.
Oh, should I finish out with "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman"?
No.
All right, my name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are La Lido Loca.
Actually, somebody did say whistle La Lido Loca theme. Oh boy. Okay. I'm Jenny.
I'm Tony.
See you on the Lido.
See you on the
We didn't do it right.
Ow!
Do it.
Why did you hit me?
Oh my goodness.
I'm bruised. Ah. Thanks so much, everybody.
I know. We're always so glad that you come and visit and we all get to hang out.
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are La Lido Loca. And until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye. Woman. We're back.
Sing it.
We're back.
Sing it, Tony B.
We're back.
Sing it, sing it, sing it.
Guess who's back? Back again. Loca's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who? I don't have that low registered. Guess who's back?
All right, you guys.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Yeah.
You can count on me.
Oh, they always.
Because I'm an abacus. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.